last run was pretty wild. Yeah, let's just jump into it. I think it should be pretty smooth sailing. I just got these 3 relics, and yeah, it's been a long day. The night before last, I went to bed really early, and then I got up at like 5:30 in the morning, and I got through most of the run, but then I had to be up at like 7:30, so didn't quite finish it. But I got a bunch of crazy stuff in the very last ring. Card rewards, and then the stores were pretty wild. You'll see here. So I do have this is sort of like there's a different relic that makes all your stuff deployable. I don't have this, but this is like the poor man's version of that. To figure out which cards are worth playing or not. So this is like I have to think really hard here. I have 2, like this was one of my starter cards. The one that's not shrunken can go. Oh, you have to do them one at a time. That's right. It's really annoying that. I guess just in case there's a special discard effect, I guess it matters. You have to do them individually one at a time, and then it draws all of them. Okay, so those. I've got. Oh, that's right. I started with 2 Forge Stewards. I'm not sure why I drafted a 3rd one. I guess because they're supposed to. I guess just so they're like expendable or whatever. Discard at least one of them. This one costs. This thing. It's a blessing and a curse. It's frosted because it costs 3, even though it doesn't normally cost 3. Interesting. I mean, this ring is going to go pretty hard. I don't really want a permafrosted 3-cost card in my hand, though. I just want to actually be able to play things quickly. I think I have so many banner units that I didn't even... Like, I had a room card that was supposed to be deployable that I don't think I actually drew. I think because I hit the hand size limit, which kind of sucks. I think what I'm about to do is so crazy that what I really want is card draw. So even though this is a really good frontliner, I don't think I actually want to. Oh, maybe I'm not. Maybe I won't discard it. These are all. Let's just not discard anymore. Okay, I didn't. I didn't want the Vengeful Shard, obviously. This card I don't love. This card I didn't. Yeah, I didn't draw the card that I wanted to draw, but I mean, it's still the deployment phase. Like turn 1 hasn't even started yet. I guess I can play this. I don't know. This costs 0. Did I purge my other one? No, I think maybe I just had too many cards in my hand. Yeah, I think I just had too many cards. I could play this. I think I will. I don't know. I liked having both of my. I had 2 Crucible Stewards. There's another one somewhere in my deck. I like having them both on the same floor, so I can double trigger all the time. Did I remove one from? Okay, it doesn't seem to think that I have another one. Oh, that's right. I discarded it because it cost 3. Okay, I forgot. I could wait for the reshuffle, but I don't think I'm going to. I think the 1 is plenty. Backline clear. These two cost 1. This one... I can only play 2 out of 3 of these. Oh, you know what? I'm keeping these 2 floors empty for reasons that I'll explain later. Well, this is the reason. When it creates... I could put it on the top floor, though, because if you want to chain 2 of these assembly rooms, what you need is... when it descends your cloned unit, but it goes to the back of the floor below. If you want to play another assembly room immediately afterward, you want that to be the only room unit on the floor. But the top floor, you get free choice of which unit you descend. No, I lied. It creates a copy of the front. Okay, so both those floors need to be empty. Okay, got it. I was using these for most of the run, but I just got the assembly room on ring 7, and then I duplicated it during ring 8. So I'm just not going to play these. Because what I'm going to do is going to be way more broken than all of that. Okay, if I can actually draw my cards, that is. Okay, well, I can survive for at least 1 turn if I do that. What else am I doing? Do I need to deal damage this turn? I don't know, let's just take that one out, because we can. Okay, and worst case scenario, they're both bottom decked, and I draw them not this coming turn, but the turn after, but that's still... I think it's still manageable, given how crazy it's going to be when it does happen. Okay, I got it this turn. Yeah, this is what you can do with this champion path. The one that makes that changes your forge bonus into like a lesser effect that's but permanent. So go ahead and do this, and then I can duplicate it. I mean, that's, yeah. You know what? I think I could have duplicated it. I should have played the tome first, because I could duplicate that as well. I mean, it's like, is there any danger of actually losing this battle at this point? I don't think so. This bottom floor might get wiped out. Well, I can keep it alive a little bit longer. There's no reason to play it until unless I want to have a lot of. I would like to have a lot of forge points, or else there's kind of no point in resummoning this just to resummon it. I don't think. What's the most annoying thing alive right now? Or do I just want to? I could just give myself more attack power. I might just do that. But well, yeah. I do have to redraw it if I do that, though. And I'm trying to think, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to smelt to get rid of cards, maybe? I'm not even sure what I'm trying to do here. It's kind of negligible no matter how you slice it. See, now it costs 3. I don't like that. That costs 3. I would like to smelt something that naturally costs more. I could get rid of this, or I could this because it's worth 2. I think let's just get rid of this shard. And now we're in business. Okay, I have 2 spiders. One, I duplicated them, but a while ago. Since I duplicated it, this copy got a bit more stacks than this one did. They kind of diverged after that. Oh, you know what? Since it duplicates the frontmost, I could throw one of these behind the others, and then now there's no longer the one that's getting duplicated will be the one that's in the front from now on. So I could do that, I guess. Could do the same here, but the edge trigger might actually matter. Oh, the smelt is actually really good. Yeah, so these like almost don't even matter, but I could play them if I wanted to. And this I might as well play. I could use some forge points on that, or I could just... So the combo, the way I could play this is this costs 0, and when you use magnetic relay, it doesn't do the volatile gauge cost. It does the it brings it back with its original cost, which is actually 0. So if I play this, I'm not. I still have my energy. I could replay and attack on some forge points. So maybe I'll do that. I'll make the lesser spider a little more powerful. I'll duplicate the greater spider. Okay. Could do this, but I think I'm just gonna hold it. Yeah. Oh, this is probably better because this one actually hits Seraph all 3 times, but that's only 30 damage that we're talking about. So what does it matter? It doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, this setup is not quite as consistent as I hoped. I needed to purge more, but I didn't save enough gold over. I didn't start purging early enough or whatever. I don't have enough ways to smelt, and I don't have any way of keeping this floor alive, I guess. I guess I'll pay the 3. It's only 1 pyre health, but so I could magnetic relay again, but I don't have any forge points. There's not really any point to that. I just don't see any way to save these. I guess the spider can just carry by itself now. The problem is, if Herzl dies, I won't be able to perma-scale anymore because that passive will be knocked out. So that's one reason for trying to save Herzl, maybe. I just don't see any of this actually doing a whole lot, like, unless smiting this one. That's a sweeper, and it hits fairly hard. Let's, if we're gonna take, okay, that keeps Herzl alive for now. I can do that, and who else? What's the most annoying thing on the floor? Is it that? Sure. Alright. It's only 12 forge points, but looks like we're on track to get a flying kill. Maybe not. I think we're out of burst stacks, so we're not hitting quite as hard as we did the first time around was when we got the most attacks. We might be slowing down here. I mean, if I really, I guess I should play it on this floor if I really want. I could wipe out this floor right now. Or if I'm trying to get a flying kill, then this probably makes the most sense. Okay. Okay. To be a card in hand. Okay, that was stupid. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I meant to play the magnetic relay first. Yeah, let's just do what I meant to do instead of what I actually did. I don't know if I ever actually played this card before. I think I picked it up just because I knew that I could, but I didn't necessarily need to. Don't want to do the cardless one because I think it would just get wasted completely. Yeah, pretty hilarious. Which one's the original? I don't know, I'll just play this one. Oh, I'll play this first, maybe? Yeah. Hopefully that one actually perma-scaled the real one, because I didn't. Alright, let's just get the flying kill. I could stack more forge points, but let's just take the win and just run it up. You know, run it down the field, because we don't really need to do any win more maxing here. We're already winning as much as we're gonna win, and we're not gonna take it to endless or anything. So unfortunately, I might not even draw the assembly room during the deployment phase because I didn't purge enough units, and I drafted a couple extra units that were really like just sort of. Well, that one was I think I started with this one. I didn't draft that, but the third Crucible Steward was definitely. Maybe I duplicated the one that had the attack bonus and then added the large stone later. But yeah, I'm not drawing any of my room cards. I keep drawing these stupid Shade Guards that. What's so funny is that Shade Guard is like, it's my favorite Luna unit, but Luna is like a clan that I kind of hate, so being my favorite Luna unit isn't really that isn't really something to write home about. Okay, I'll hold on to this one just because it's endless and it only costs 1, but it's really nothing to write home about. I'll hold on to this because, I don't know, wave clear, maybe it does something. The argument could be made that maybe I just need to. I changed my mind. Or no, like, I don't even need Herzl. Let's just. Yeah. Is this the best one, or is this, no? That's this. I mean, it's not 1,000. It's not 1,100, but it's 760. And that number, it has duality, or dualism. So that's actually 380 or whatever. It's just artificially doubled, but it's it's still at the end of the day, it's 760. Okay. Do I want to play? Ooh, that's interesting. Do I want to play the mass production on this, even though it's my best card and I do want it, but do I really want it when it's... No, I'm going to draw... Next turn, I'm going to draw the one that probably costs less than 3 and it has better stats. So I think I'm good here. I could play this assembly room first. Just so I don't take empty floor damage from the bad guy. I think I'll do that. I just don't want, yeah, the Titan of Savagery or whatever. If I can toss one of these downstairs, then I won't take the 5 damage per turn. I guess I might as well play this. Does this already work? If I play it now? I don't think I want to play that. I think I really want to play anything. Oh, I do want to play this. Yes. Okay, you can't play that in the deployment phase. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll... I just don't want to have to redraw a stupid card. I think I'll just... Like, I could play it for free and get a bonus, you know, get a little benefit, but not having to redraw it is actually the real benefit here. Okay, now I can do this. Is there anything I'm holding out for here? Well, it's too late to play the mass production on anything, unless I wanted to... I could make yet another copy by... Yeah. Now it costs 0. And now I have another copy of it. Except I think I just lost the steel guard. No, I do have the steel guard. Okay, that's interesting. The magnetic relay kept steel guard that was applied by a tome mid-battle. So that's a pretty robust magnetic relay, and then the duplicate both preserved all of that. It's pretty nice, I guess. Okay, I think this one's worth playing because that one lets me smelt, which is pretty handy. But there's not enough room to play absolutely everything. I could play this. I think I'd rather just have another Crucible Steward down there, but this thing's probably going to die at some point. Is it endless? No, it's not. It's just small. Yeah. That's fine. I think everything except for this spiders can get wrecked, and it won't matter. I didn't get the other assembly. No, I did not. Okay. Well, let's just throw this one upstairs. Like, what else even matters at this point? Not a whole lot. What else can we smelt? This. Arguably the shard. Well, what am I gonna do if I have 2 energy? Let's just not take fire damage. Oh, that's right. I had from the event where Hef gives you blueprints, I got a boiler room down here, so now I could play even more things. Higher room's gonna take forever, so I should probably just play these as often as I can. The rest of this is like I could if I want to. Do I care? That seems fine. Okay, and then this force. You know, I can't fill it anymore, except for with the assembly room. I can't actually play cards manually anymore. assembly room is it's not going to refresh the burst stacks on the spiders, but if I draw every time I redraw the magnetic relay, I do have that option available. Oof. And why does it have to cost 3? But I think I just want the forge points. I don't know. A lot of things die in this turn. Not anymore. Okay. And sure, this one can have steel guard too, because why not? I think I actually want these to die. I should have let them die, because once I hit the 7-unit limit, I can't even use the assembly room. But I guess the question is, does it says that it creates it and then descends it, and only the descend part would fail. So, if I'm understanding correctly, that actually could work in my favor, more or less. And let's apply burst to this floor, and yeah. Higher room is really the only room that has any health points at this moment. Yeah. Oh, I can't smelt anymore. Well, this one can, but it's almost dead. Poor Herzl. I guess I'll let you hang out on the bottom floor. Try not to die. Yeah, see, it does not recreate the burst stacks. I think magnetic relay would, though. It's interesting that magnetic relay does pick up yellow passives that are applied by tomes. So, like, there's another tome that applies Titan Skin, and I don't know if you gave it the flight ability, like, are those all things that would get duplicated? I don't know. Okay, I can no longer smelt anything. I can only get cursed out of my hands the old-fashioned way, but I'm tired of redrawing these, and I can't smelt them either, so should I just throw them in the back? I think I will. Yeah, that's stupid pyre room. It takes forever. I mean, it takes forever when you're playing normally and all your other rooms are going off. Basically, spell damage is like the only way that you can really obliterate the pyre room Titan. It's pretty annoying. Make sure the pyre lights give you an out. Like, you can always do it at least this quickly as long as you have the energy left over, but it's still kind of annoying. Okay, this room's not all the way full yet, so we'll do that again. I mean, what am I going to do with this burst stacks? Absolutely nothing, right? None of this matters. Yeah. I guess let's just empty my hand. Okay. empty my deck, really get the... Yeah, this doesn't even matter. This doesn't even matter. None of this matters, but... let's just make it go faster. I could have played that. Okay, we're finally there. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, yep. Yep, okay. And let's just do this nonsense for no reason. Oh, see, yeah, there's the effect. It still creates it, but it has nowhere to go, so it... Interesting that it's created here. This is the new one. Am I reading that correctly? Yeah, because they have the same current numbers. Like the ones that I more recently played directly from my hand have a lot more armor. So it copies the current values and it does it just one space behind. And only if you manage to descend it does it actually go all the way to the back. Okay. Oh, that's right. There's like... got through the spell shields, but didn't actually... I think it didn't do any spell damage. Okay, yeah. It's a pretty silly run, but... it didn't really have to be the spiders, but I don't know. I had Endless in the store. So Endless on a burst unit felt right. That's a 0-cost burst unit with Endless. So the only thing is it's not a banner unit, so it was never going to be deployable unless I got that weird relic. But not the hardest run. Like all the other units, like my bottom floor, they were surviving sort of okay. They actually survived at Seraph as well, but you didn't get to see that. But you could see that they were definitely getting outscaled, and it was becoming impractical to keep them going. So that floor, it was strong enough, like all those etch triggers to do the damage whenever you smelt something on that floor. That was nice and cute and all, and it worked. It did a pretty good job of wave clear. So the run was pretty stable for the most part. It's just that by the time I got to the end, that bottom floor was no longer relevant. They helped, like the whole point was they were to give forge points to Herzl to buff up the spiders with permanent stats, and they did that. And I had 2 outs. The variant had the spell that applies burst for cleaning out multiple targets on a reliable basis, and I also had just the fact that the spiders, I could duplicate them, was also like a way of scaling to punch through, big floors of multiple units with like hundreds of health points. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a seed for this run because it was a pretty, like maybe the early part was maybe not the easiest ever, but I don't think it was ever in danger. I don't think I played it perfectly, and I don't remember ever running into too much trouble. Okay, so that's my little share code. Yeah, I mean, if I got more than 50,000 points, something crazy is going on here, because that's like, there's Super Steam achievement I still don't have. I think you're supposed to do a daily challenge. You're supposed to get 50,000, and I've gotten like 49.5 is like the highest I've ever gotten. I've only attempted it like 3 times, but I came up short by like 300. Like, it was like close enough that if I hadn't spent gold in the shop, maybe it would have, the gold bonus might have done it or whatever. But that's well over that achievement threshold, so you know it has to be a pretty easygoing seed if I'm getting that many points, and I'm not even super good at the game. It just went kind of like that. I think with more aggressive purging, I think it took a while for me to realize that the shade guards were not really doing anything. It's just wild, because whenever I'm actually playing a Luna run, I really, shade guard is like one of my staples, one of my go-tos, but not this time. Yeah, Real Forge is just more fun, and has more ways to scale units. I know Luna, sometimes they scale units, but a lot of times they rely on spells a bunch, so who knows. Yeah, nice run. There's the seed. Later.